Hello guys, how we doing? Welcome back to the Free Hammers. It's Luke here and I'm building up for the Brentford versus West Ham game that kicks off at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Brentford are currently sitting in 15th and they're on 33 points. They have beat us earlier in the season 2-1 with a last minute winner. A game that I did a rare and probably only ever watch along I've ever done, and we'd go and lose in the last minute. Go and watch that game if you can put yourself through that punishment. Good team. Coming off the back of a fantastic win last week with a 4-1 win against Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea went and won 6-0 today and, counteracted that after losing to them and losing to Real Madrid. Really, Chelsea back to form. But Brentford, like I say, fantastic win at Stamford Bridge. To score 4 goals at Stamford Bridge is no mean feat. And excellent for them. They like to play the 3-5-2 formation with Rauer in goal, Adja, Jansen and Pinnock across the back line. The fullbacks of Rico Emery and Reserva. Christian Eriksen's been fantastic in the last couple of weeks, and it's such a, as a football story, as a story in life in general, it's just great to see. I've always liked him as a player. I know he's ex-Spurs, but let's take everything away. The guy's a fantastic player. And rumoured to be, available in the summer. And if he would come to West Ham, I'd be all over him because he really is got that extra bit of quality. That eye for a pass that some of them top players have. Neugaard, Jan Nelt, and Mwembo and Tony up front. Ivan Tony we know about. He's their top goal scorer with Wissa and Eriksson as well. I like Tony as a player, as an individual. He doesn't seem like the sort of guy that would fit into Moyes' mantra, he's too controversial off the pitch for Moyes to actually go in from now. I think he's done too much off the pitch for Moyes to go, I think he still fits our mantra, unfortunately. But he is a good player, he's pacey, he's quick, and I'm sure he'll cause us a lot of trouble tomorrow. Their strengths are listed as attacking set pieces. They score a lot of goals from attacking set pieces. They come from behind quite a lot as well, as proven in the game against us earlier this season. Aerial duels, they're very, very strong at, as well as protecting leads and winning possession. However, their weaknesses are avoiding offside, defending long shots and defending against counters. And actually they're not very good in possession because the style of play is very much the long ball style. Always looking for that outlet ball over the top to Tony and Mwembo and people like that, and they're always looking for that ball over. They played down the middle quite a lot as well. Out for them is De Silva, good player, good midfielder, but they've got plenty in there. And it's one of those games, a bit like a Leeds game, when Leeds are going to go at you 100 miles an hour. It's the same sort of thing. This is the sort of game that after a Lyon game you don't really want, but you have to play them at some point, and we just got to be up for the fight because results have gone for us. Apart from the Tottenham game, Tottenham look like they're going to win 4-5-0. Manchester United lost to Villa. Lost to Everton. Wolves lost to Newcastle, and obviously Brighton beat. I can't remember. Brighton beat Arsenal. So. All the results have gone for us. That puts a bit of pressure on us. We can go into fifth and sort of really solidify our top 6 chances. If we can get that back into our own hands in the next 2 or 3 games, we're in really good stead for Europa League next year, which would be an amazing achievement and shows that, even with the finished squad, that we can do it. Get into the latter stages of the Europa League and still qualify. That would be an absolute. You're talking. Step up and progress. That would be it. That would show that it's not just a one-off. We've seen that before where teams get there and they really, really fall off. It will show that we can do it and maintain achieving that. And God knows what we would do with a proper big squad. And I do think there will be a big, clear out and sort out in the summer. I've got belief that Kretinsky will do something. But I'm going off tangent now. Last competitive game at their ground. So obviously we did play them in the pre-season friendly, which was a good game. We did win that game. I believe Ben Rama scored in that game. I remember watching it. Was 1992 was the last time we played them at their ground in a competitive game, and it was 0-0. Obviously we haven't played each other much competitively because obviously they've been in the lower leagues and we've been slightly higher than them. Last time we beat them competitively, don't know whether anyone of you are old enough to remember, was 1942, and it was a 2-0 win. for West Ham. Bonus points if you can name the goal scorers. Like I say, win would be massive. Would solidify us up there in that top 6. Maybe we can rest a couple, not all, because this game is still a massive, massive game. By resting, I mean we could potentially bring in Soufal for this game, which wouldn't be, you're not bringing in a terrible player at all. Cresswell would definitely play this game because obviously he won't be there for Leon, sadly. And then you can look around at players, maybe like a Fornells, you could put Vlasic in for this game and it wouldn't be that much of a disaster. With Lanzini, I wouldn't play Lanzini for this game. I would keep him and keep him up, keep him fit and ready for the Lyon game because I think he's going to be really, really crucial for that game on Thursday. I really, really do. Yeah, like I said, there's no point throwing this game. And a few West Ham fans are saying, we should rest players and the Lyon game. The Lyon game is massive. It's massive. It's huge. I want nothing more for us to go through and get to the semi-final. And we're 2 games away from a final if we were to get through on Thursday night. But we can't. I don't want us to throw a game. Not throw a game, but take it less seriously when there's still a massive chance in the league for getting Europa League. The last thing you want is to go out on Thursday. This is the most pessimistic of views. Is going out on Thursday and then you've lost to Brentford, which could still happen even if you went for it full strength. And then you're thinking, actually, we could have gone for it a bit more with a Brentford game and still been right in there for Europa League next season. You don't want it to all dwindle down in 1 week. We need to still be up and around them. That top 5, top 6, top 5 places for Europa League. I do think 2 more wins would guarantee more. I don't want to say guarantee, but more or less get the Conference League, and then it's just about maintaining that. What is there? We've got 7 games left, 4 wins and a draw. I think you might have to get out. We might have to pick a result out of one of those Chelsea, Man City, Arsenal games, and then you got the Brentford should it's a chance to win a game. You got Burnley, Norwich. I think is there Brighton in there as well. Last game of the season, so it's just about. Just ticking over now. It'd be great if we could equal or break last season's points tally. That is averaging 2 points a game though between now and the end of the season, which is it's a challenge because there's some tough games in there. But even that, if we can match that points tally or just be 1 or 2 points away from that, you're really getting closer and closer to that holy grail of the Champions League. And again, if you get Europa League again, it shows potential players that we're looking at that look, we're not just a fluke, we're not a flash in a pan, we're consistently becoming a Europa League team, and that's what you want. That's how you start attracting the players. If you're a flash in a plan, players can just go, you was only in it once. You're not that good a club. I've gone right off on tangent, guys, but tomorrow I'm predicting it's gonna be a tough one. I think 1-1. 1-1. I wouldn't be too disappointed with that, I'll be honest with you, because a lot of the results have gone our way. A win would be absolutely fantastic tomorrow, but I think a point, just because they'll just have a little bit of energy, their confidence will be really high from that Chelsea game last week, and I think that we will be slightly guilty of having one eye on that Lyon game, and you can't blame the players and you can't blame the fans for that, because it's such a huge game and it's such a huge opportunity on Thursday night if we are to do that. We'll talk about that tomorrow. We'll build up to the Lyon game as and when it comes. Enjoy the game tomorrow, guys. Unfortunately, Spurs is the only game that let us down today. Until next time, hit that subscribe button. Come on, you irons. Let's go.